of the game. Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Once again, it's Pacheco. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, KC.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Throwing is Mahomes. That's caught. It's Jared Wiley, the tight end. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. They put Kelsey in motion. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That is caught at the 3. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Over the top, he's got it. Garrett Wiley, touchdown Chiefs. That his 1st touchdown of the new year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Next the score, Chiefs 7, Commanders 0.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the 1st time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one. And look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
Here's 2nd and 9. Another run here for Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Washington. Off the RPO, this one to McLaurin. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. 2nd and a yard. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. The Chiefs offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here. As they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's Rice. What a way to start this drive. A 2nd big play. This one for 22.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success, and that's what we saw here.
He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and that will lead to a 2nd down. Mahomes now to throw again. That's complete left side to Worthy. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. And in motion is Brown. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates.
That's over the middle and intercepted. A big hole. Inside the 40. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. And now, after the quick change, following the interception and the return, they're going to try to pay it off in 6. It is 1st down and goal. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. Powering forward. He's in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Commanders. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. return as he takes it across the 30. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. We're trying to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. 1st and 10. Mahomes quickly out to Rice. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect.
And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Commanders 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Commanders offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Give him 14 on that play, one 1st down. Throwing is Daniels. That's a short one, caught by Sinnott. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
At the 50-yard line.
Play action. Here's Dan. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Now a timeout called by the defense. Tressway back out there. They'll punt it away again. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this 1st half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him. They've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
Gain of 23 yards. And a 1st down on the Chiefs.
One quarter in the books. It's the Chiefs on top. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Jamin Davis there to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6. At their 49-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
First down, Chiefs.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Open man downfield is Brown. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 22
That's
yards.
his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Short pass taken in by Kelsey. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's dropped off for Pacheco. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal. And in motion is Brown. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal. Throwing is Mahomes. He puts it up, and it's caught. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with first and 10. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. Look him up on a second down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and it results in a negative play.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Here is Tress Way now as he's on to punt for Washington. He'll take this in back at the 16. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense, but let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath we've seen a few times, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and Once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelsey one more time for a Chiefs first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
Right back to Kelsey again. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. He got loose after the grab, and they couldn't bring him down. A gain of 28.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut, where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
On first down, it's Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. They put Kelsey in motion. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. They'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready for this next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
At the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Throwing now. Daniel. That's over the middle to the tight end Sinnott. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. They run over center with Robinson. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. They'll work now on second and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Taking off. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. He finds Jahan Dotson. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. A big play there for Washington. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Let's go. Unlock right. Ready, ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he's in. Jahan Dotson. Washington. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Montrell Washington now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it over 300 yards passing in this one. First and 10 for Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They'll motion a tight end right. A first down throw for Mahomes. Caught by the tight end Wiley.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, KC.
We see this week in and week out, Mike, these running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Mahomes now to throw again. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Now it is first and goal. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The break the huddle coming up now for first and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, back to you and Greg in just a moment. But after a wild first weekend in the NFL, time to see if things will settle down as we take a quick look at what's happening here in Week 2. We'll begin with a good one up in the Mile High City, Philadelphia, on the road. As we take a quick look at what's happening here in who are out in front. A.J. Brown, a touchdown reception. From there, we'll take a trip east to check on the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Caleb Williams, a couple of touchdown passes as his guys win their second straight to start the year. Lastly, let's get you way up to Seattle. See what's happening with the Seahawks. And they trail the visiting Cowboys at halftime. C.D. Lamb, a touchdown catch in that first half. We were treated to an excellent first half from the gunslinger, Patrick Mahomes. He's over 300 yards passing already as he's looking to possibly put his name in the record book. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to... The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
The third quarter is underway. A good return as he takes it. The 30. The Commanders' offense and running back Brian Robinson. It's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one.
business. It's highly recommended. This for all of my pushing the limit. Mile high got me over here with the flight attendant.
Yeah, I've been around the world and and seen a thing that I can't buy. See, reaching these type of heights, it come with a third eye. I'm better at betting on me, the numbers don't lie.
That's how we rollin'. You know them gold diggers, want to pick at a litter, burying them hidden figures. I keep them triple hitters, call them silverback gorillas, going 8-8, and you know ain't nobody. What up?
Showtime, yeah, this is the big ticket. Coach at Cop Town, I'm talking that King Richard. This like a movie, I'm seeing the bigger picture. These fellas are Cinderellas, I'm crushing them glass slippers.
On sight, I give you the green light. This all bark, we all bite.
You gambling with your life? Let's roll the dice.
Don't be some problems if this dog in a fight.
That's right.
Legendary.
Open them wide. I just pull up with a few.
We can't arrange that.
Dropping out of the blue.
You know what? That.
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Hip hop took this globe.
We done did it.
Wanna see a mogul? We showing you how to pivot. Got this from DMC. Let's run with it. Took the fundamentals and having some fun with it.
These songs, King Kong, my team strong. Godzilla set fire to whatever I breathe on. Got the killers in choir all singing my theme song.
I could never do this alone. Still Dre, still on top, still got it. The Sonic still iconic, they still the product. I seen the money coming, I showed you that I'm a prophet.
And I'm riding shotgun in case it can get out of pocket. Why you wanna press the issue? You need to stop it. Keep a lawyer on retainer for depositions and dockets. Back to the topic in case you forgot it. Anonymous head bobbing, baby, keep that poppin' front.
Baby, I'm just trying to get
Legendary.
open them wide.
Sounding like
I just pull up with a few.
we can't arrange that.
It's week 3 of the National Football League, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Eagles and the Commanders, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
To throw, Daniels. He gets this one to McLaurin. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 21. He's going to lob one deep down the left sideline. He's got it. Complete. Score! It's a Washington touchdown! The Commanders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. So... They go play action on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now, Brock, we get a look at their draft class from this year. A group that, regardless of reviews around the league, they are very happy with.
Well beyond the physical traits, there are certain types of players teams are just looking for in the draft. Guys who fit the identity and culture of the building. And also...
From the gun on 3rd down. And the Commanders get home, they drop in. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
These defenders, they can just feel it. You're up a couple scores in the game, and you know what the other side is starting to do. They're starting to press, and you're going to start...
Ready?
Play action on first down. Complete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Tag.
Daniels back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain.
Let's go now. Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Daniels. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So it's second down coming up.
Ready? Go.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. They'll run it here on third down. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
So...
Okay, break. Get it.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. This will be caught by Cooper. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
From the 24. And welcome back to all of you joining us for this one. We'll pick up the action back in the second quarter. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking Amari Cooper's way there. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Ready?
Daniels now. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the first down as he stays in bounds. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
This is hauled in by McLaurin. one gets to the 33-yard line. Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And it could have gone either way down to the very end, but they were able to come up with the clutch plays to take the victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
You talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking so slow.
It's week 4 of the National Football League, and we've got the two teams who met in Super.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go at Mile High. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate, getting him to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. He doesn't...
And down he goes. The Broncos got there. Big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB in you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
I really hate to say this, and when you start 0-3, the numbers will just tell you flat out. Week 4 becomes a must-win game for you to save some playoff hopes. And in a must-win situation, really all eyes turn to their quarterback for a signature performance that keeps hope alive and elevates everybody around him.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
Nix looking to throw. Dulcich hauls it in. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They are throwing it again. This one's caught. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Here we go. Second and very long. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
14 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
Now Nix. Kamara's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball. Okay, hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Situational football. Looking at 1st and goal, these defenses know what's coming at them. More often than not, a run play. It really is better to throw the ball unless you've got a way to disguise the run, and there was no disguising on that one.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! The Broncos get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes? No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Ticker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Back out run the Commanders for their second drive of the game. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 2nd down. Slot receiver headed left. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. Back now, pressure on its way. Fires over the middle, caught. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They get 6 and a first down as well.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. They'll take 6 on the play. Now they'll face 2nd and 14. Just beyond the 30 at the 31. Only a yard that time, so now they're left with 3rd and 13. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked?
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Throwing now, Daniels. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And that is where they'll start the next drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
This one intended for the running back. So they're left facing a 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Commanders' drive is going to start from deep on their own side of the field. Receiver in motion going left. They'll run here on 1st down. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. The Broncos get to him here. He's brought down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Defense with an excellent opportunity and a stop here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost them. That is a safety.
That's a defense that could just sense it. Blood in the water after that last sack. They bring the pressure again, thinking sack all the way, and that's exactly what they get. The safety, well, that's just a little icing on the cake.
After surrendering the safety, they're out to boot it away. He's got it at the 12. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Denver set to take the field on offense. And things are looking good to snap that 3-game losing streak that they came in on, Brock. They've got the lead here. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Up the gut they go with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Nix. Got a man open. Complete. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They're set up at the 35 now. Here's Nix to throw. Cut by Sutton. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. From the red zone now. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, you'll often hear me talk about setting an edge, Well, think of it this way as well, especially with a bootleg. You want to be like the jaws of a defense. You want to just keep him inside. Get those jaws a-closing, and there's no escape valve for the QB then.
And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain for them, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. Running for it again. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos now up by 15 in the opening quarter. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are
Personal
able
foul,
to actually
roughing the
deliver
kicker,
on it.
defense.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's going to be a gain of 5 on what will be the final play of our opening quarter. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. It's a 2-score game early. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They have 2nd down and 5. Now Daniels to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To throw, Daniels. On him quick, and they bring it down. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Hey, you give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player in that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit. Because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. The Broncos about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Running right, it's Williams. And he He's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one. Textbook, hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play with a reliable source of yardage.
Looking for the back that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And they'll begin this possession in just a moment. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled for a short gain. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Daniels back to throw. And down he goes. The Broncos got there. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
So they bring Trustway back out there for another punt. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. They've got first down from the 31. Nick Snad, a throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a first down. Kamara running out of the gun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
The stop, we're going to say about the 37-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Running behind center with Kamara. Broke through the tackle. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Cut near the goal line. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos making a 3-possession game. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Dicker on now for the PAT. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first, it's second down. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. They go play action here. That's caught for the first. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Daniels now. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Ball at the 33 for first down. Robinson on the inside give. Good running here. He's across the 15. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Daniels escapes the pocket. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end brought the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. He showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. The Broncos offense all set to go. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. Give him 13 on that play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. On the handoff, this is Williams. And the power play up the gut will result in 2 yards.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw, here's Nix. Mims with the ground. And he's taken down at the 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Broncos with a 1st and 10. Throwing here, Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusting tight end.
And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
The throw is caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Nix. And he makes the catch. Did he get both feet in? No! Oh, so close to 6. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Nix looking to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it 4th down. Now Cameron Dicker on to try the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And make this a 19.3 score advantage.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Commanders and Brian Robinson Jr. running back on now. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime. Here's Daniels. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Throwing now, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. That pass caught by Dotson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. From the 46. Able to find Dotson here. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. Throwing it again here. Escapes his grasp. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Now Daniels to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. This one misses the tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. One final shot before halftime. The Broncos get to him here. He's brought down. So we've reached halftime in Denver. The hometown fans, yeah, they're feeling good. Their Broncos have the lead. Now we'll send you to our studios in Orlando and Jonathan Coachman for a look around the league with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Dak Prescott, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. From there, let's get down to Baltimore to check in on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they've got the lead over the visiting Chicago Bears. Zay Flowers with a touchdown catch from Lamar Jackson. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Deshaun Watson has thrown a touchdown pass. It was former Tar Heel Javonte Williams with the solid first half. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Williams on the carry. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
3rd and 5.
Nix. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking at the... And down he goes! The Broncos got this! And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Let's be real clear, there is nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they've made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Nix. Flush down out to his left. Now he takes it. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. that inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind up.
And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Broncos capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Oh, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Handoff down Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, and if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. He's got it, room to run. And this one does not go far. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Daniels back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap again to Robinson. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That one's incomplete, couldn't connect. Couldn't make that connection. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. To throw, Daniels. That's incomplete left side.
It's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. The Broncos returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they have leaned on him to get this offense to the end zone in the game, and he's delivered. He's hit pay dirt 3 times. Part of a really nice game for him so far, Brock. Been returning good value on the looks that he's been getting. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Nick Snat, a throw. Finds Mims. And he'll get it up to the 27. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Back now, pressure on its way. Rifles it, and it's caught. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Pass complete to Dulcich. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd and 3 now. They are throwing it again. Complete to Mims. That one hits for 30. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Pass taken in by Sutton. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 14-yard line.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's another Broncos first down.
Still sticking with the passing game. He's got it. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Dicker on now for the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a 1st down. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Commanders set to take over. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing off the play fake here. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They're running the option, short side. He cuts it to the right sideline. And they take him down right along the 30. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. He gets a half dozen on the carry. That's also going to bring up 3rd and 6. Daniels. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Here's Nix. This is reeled in by Camaro. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Dulcich hauls it in. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down. Throwing here, Nix. And that catch is made down the right sideline. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They go play action here. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They'll run now on second down. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Broncos football, and they should be able to coast right through this fourth with that kind of lead. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Taking a shot for the end zone. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky didn't lie, without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense in a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And this drive will start inside the 25. That count runs their offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Able to find Dotson here. And he'll get it up to the 27. Second down now, 7 to go.
At the 27-yard line.
From the 27. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
He's got it, room to run. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And the Broncos are in the nickel for this 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed, got him the ball back.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Daniels now. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Cut near the goal line. And he gets the first before he's down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The offense getting set to go. And the last time we saw Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Throwing now from the gun. Got Sinnott. It's complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Commanders will have a first. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Daniels back to throw. It's Dotson on the catch. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now Daniels to throw. It's taken in by Eckler. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. They'll throw it again. That's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's on the move. He's keeping it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Running left is Robinson. Has some space inside the 15. And he's finally brought down at the 9. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Throw complete to Sinnott. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders continuing to fight at least. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard.
Commanders 14.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 31-yard line.
Another run for Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pass complete to Dulcich. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
Daniels. Oh, good effort there. Didn't get the feet in, though. It looked like he had them both. Couldn't tap the second one down. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back now, pressure on its way. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. No return on that punt. So here comes the Bronco offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain, and boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Back-to-back carries here. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos nearing their first win of the season. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Back to the well again. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commander's territory. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
So it's a win for the Broncos. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. With Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.